Hey, good morning, good evening. This is Rock coming to you with another VOD review. Today we're looking at Gambit Gaming Blur versus Beyonce Gnolls. Beyonce Gnolls asked for a VOD review, so that's what we're doing. Well, take a look. I will do a dad joke. Here we go. Just in case you're not a fan of the stream, I do a dad joke every time we play. So here you go. Did you hear about the new restaurant on the moon? It's got great food, but no atmosphere. But all right. So with that in mind, loading into Infernal Shrines. Infernal Shrines is a fun one. Obviously, there's multiple win conditions. I'm just gonna keep my camera locked right now on the tank as we start running in. So both teams are kind of playing pick and shrine comps. So the way that I identified that it's pick versus like all in or something like that is exactly that. Both teams are looking to burst off of one stun, right? Like that's their game plan. So Gamma Gaming Blur has a little bit more with all the extra additional CCs compared to the I said 2 CCs on both sides essentially. So that's important. We'll see how that pans out as we go. But the okay, I was gonna say, the main difference between the two comps though has to do with the macro, and I'm glad that we're already doing it. So having both Greymane and Hogger means that you guys should be able to camp a lot faster than them. Their best camper is going to be Rehgar, which isn't bad. Rehgar's a good camper, but you have a problem of, okay, if Rehgar's off the map and he's camping, that means he's not healing and not taking care of things. So you have a potential to advance in or attack Rehgar. Harkin's going to do typical Kerrigan things and make sure that the Git focuses on last hits and being a pseudo laner, especially as stacking Q quest. We'll see how it goes. Hogger obviously is doing the top camp. Good job covering soak. So far everything seems to be pretty normal. This bottom one's a little dangerous to invade. I was about to say, you know you have people missing. Looks like you guys are going to make it out okay. Yeah, that was very risky. Just as a heads up, you did not have your Greymane. Sure, you can make your presence known or maybe try and get a pick, but obviously that's their strength. Incoming middle, hopefully someone's yelling at, yep, there he goes, run away, Greymane. And there they are. So overall, pretty neutral starting positions from both teams. Both teams are pick. Both teams can play for the objective in shrines. We'll see if we get some maybe infinite Hogger spins here. So one thing you definitely want is to make sure you're at the shrine on time. So you can see right away that Kerrigan's already showing bottom. You have him up an opportunity to start the shrine on time and get ahead. Looks like Hogger's already got the bounce set up. So you guys are playing for the shrine, which is good. The one thing to watch out for, obviously, is you have to still clear that camp if you want an angle of retreat. I like that Greymane is catching Soak. I think Greymane's probably the safest one to catch Soak and also put split pressure with Siege. So they're showing Kerrigan middle, so definitely this is a we're playing for the objective. You may not want to fight too deep. Uh-oh, so we canceled our thing, and oh, Erica lives. Okay, cool. One of the things to watch out for if you're going to be doing this type of engagement is making sure you have the tools that you need to play in the positions that you want. You got 15 up. Great. So you guys need to be communicating, especially to Greymane right now, siege or come up, right? I don't see Kerrigan, but right, have a wave crashing middle. So Greymane has to choose between catching the mid or pressuring siege. We don't know where Kerrigan's at. We know there's 4 top. If Greymane can hit this building down here, if he can tear through the wall because nobody's here, that's probably almost as good as getting the Punisher, especially if you end up being ahead on Soak and XP. They're ahead right now because they caught this mid wave, right? Someone was here. So Kerrigan was probably here and caught the mid wave. So that's the next question is Kerrigan coming back bottom to get this one, to get them 7s, or is Kerrigan coming up here to help them win the shrine? So make sure you guys are communicating, especially on this first one, and you're playing split like this, shrine or no shrine. You guys got a good lead of 15 using the infinite spin on the Hogger, and you managed to get Eric out alive. You don't have so make sure that we are aware as well as the cooldowns for the D on that, because if you don't have your D, that's going to be very painful. That's a dangerous check both of you just did. There you go, now Bo's there. Kerrigan's bottom, so we know it's still a 4v4. That Nubrak overextended. I guess my question is what are you guys trying to do? Okay, we're playing for the shrine still, because you see this spin just got set up. Okay, because, yeah, okay, that's exactly what I was worried about. So let's back it up. Okay, 20 to 15, right? Obviously, Greymane's still down here. So the first question is, as you're pushing back into the shrine, they have vision of you. That's why that camp being cleared earlier was so important, because that means that the only angle of attack you have is through a bush that they have vision of, or through the choke. And if we go through the choke and they get on the other side of us, we're going to be stuck. We cannot run back home. So using this choke is somewhat dangerous, but it's also the safest way to get in. Okay, so as we're pushing in, Ramsey's calling, I'm going for the spin. If Ramsey's going for the spin, we need to make sure that we're playing safe, because if we get dove on, Ramsey can't undo the spin, right? He's going to be doing this for a while. So Blizzard just is right in front of him, hitting what's there. So Nubrak must be calling to hit, or GG Ezo is looking for an attack. So they're just hitting what's in front of them. And so we're just too far forward at this point, because Erica's taking additional damage. So after this, like, if we would have had our stun, I don't know where the stun was up here, but if we planning on defending Ramsey, right, then your stun should be saved for defending the spin or for punishing the engage, because he dove in. If you stun him right here, that's tons of damage coming on him. So now that we don't have our spin, and where it's the 28, 30, it's effectively 30-20, right? So again, you need to constantly be reassessing, do we want to fight this? Because as much as it sucks giving up the shrine, giving up kills and the shrine will be worse. So you want to make sure that you are playing towards your strengths. Your strength is still a pick comp, and then somewhat shrine if you get Hogger on the shrine. Hogger's now off the shrine. Hogger cannot set up another shrine very easily from this position, and we're currently losing, right? We're behind on XP. Why are we behind on XP? Because we didn't catch this mid-wave, right? So especially if you're going to say Comb Siege or Comb match Harken, as soon as you don't have your infinite bounce going anymore, you guys might need to give, because you just don't have the ability to contest this without, like, because this is your strength is in the pick, right? You want to blow someone up off of a stun, a root, and Orphea. That's your pick. And then when Greyman's with you, your pick's even stronger, right? But right now, you don't have that. They're doing the exact same, right? They're looking for who's out of position, because it's going to be a noob, Kerrigan. Well, Kerrigan's not here, so it's going to be a noob, Jaina, right? So you should be mainly watching these cooldowns and these people. So right now, again, the Blizzard's on Erica, okay? We're spinning in. Look at how split we are right now, right? So Bo's up here hitting targets, right? Which isn't bad. Like, we can zone, but, like, what is the purpose of the zone? Because now you're split from your team if they decide to engage. The noob hit does, unfortunately, stun here and hit, which means Erica just dies, right? Like, that's just... But if Bo was standing here, right, like, he can be throwing his stun, he can be auto-attacking, he can make sure that this Jaina gets punished. Because Jaina's so low. Dang it, stupid thing jumped. Like, right, Jaina's low, and she gets away. She has under 400 health. And so we need to be communicating what are we trying to do. Because this is a push that they can potentially snowball if they had a better sieger in their comp. Since they went Kerrigan, obviously they're not sieging, they're playing for picks and team fights, and then, you know, Harkin, one tricks Kerrigan, so you're gonna die. You're gonna lose to the combo every once in a while. Ramsey gets away? No, he just dies, unless you have a D. No, you should be communicating, I have D or no D, and then just let him die. Right, like it's like we went all in. Good duel, it's pretty funny. Okay, so once again, they don't have tons of siege. Good job staying on the outside so you don't die. Just clear what you can. This is given for free. And we will reset. Okay. I don't like that you took the jump on this side, Bo. If you have the ability to take it on this side, do it. Just because you're going to be able to get this tower to shoot it too, so it dies faster, and that way they can't defend it, or they have to stay overextended and these towers won't target it. So. Alright. Okay, we chased a little bit there, because Comp City was on his way. Okay, so let's reassess. So, they're up effectively 2 levels. Okay, hold on, I'll wait, there you go. They're up 2 levels. What did we do, or what did we accomplish during that time? So, we got a bit of a wall here. We lost wall here and waves of soak here, and we died down here and lost soak, right? So that split didn't work out the best. It's not the end of the world. We need to make sure that we recover. So, How do we recover? Something that you can think about as we're playing or talking is how do we recover? So, oh, I guess Hog found them. I don't know what we're doing down there. So they're sieging as 5, right? They're going to play as a death wall. I love this. Right? They are 5. They are 10s. What are you going to do? You cannot fight them. Right? Even though they're pick and they've already blown, looks like both of their ults. Right? They've ran 2 of their pick ults. They still have Cocoon. They still have Entomb. Don't give them the fight. Right? Because if you give them a fight, they're just going to take the advantage. So good job not taking a fight. I love that Greymane is split pushing this. He's going to almost trade buildings, and they had 5 people to get theirs. I absolutely love it. So they're coming, so you make sure... Oh my gosh, that bounce. Hold on. That is worth rewatching. Did you do that on purpose, Ramsey? Because that bounce was nuts. Okay, we're going back to Ramsey bounce. That was nuts. Okay. You hit that, assuming you're going to do the forward backwards. But somehow you bounced off of that, hit this, and oh my gosh, that was lucky. If you did that on purpose, Ramsey, kudos to you. But, like, that's nuts. I 100% expected that to be a bounce, 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 and come back. But somehow you did not die there with all 5 of them in 10s. So I like that you're slowing down the rotation here. This should not be a kill. Oh, hey, we even got the Ancestral out, right? We're slowing down rotation so that way Comb can get out. Well done. Alright, let's see what we do. Hey, we did it. We got 10s. Obviously, they're doing the best that they can to push the objective with 10s, or push their advantage with 10s, so they took your camp. And we're looking for a fight. Right, once that's cleaned up, we want to try and fight before 13s if we can. Okay, didn't happen. So, we're really not going to find a true fight. So, we can pivot to a potential macro, which it looks like Greymane's kind of off-splitting, do that anyway. We just bush-checked. They've been missing for so long. I'm not going to back it up. You know, it's a good thing they missed their abilities, so you're able to live. So we blew 2 ults. They blew 2? 3? 3 ults? Did Kerrigan use ult there? Yep, Kerrigan used ult. Oh, they blew 4. Oh, no, they blew 3. So you just saw ones here, Bo. Right? So you need to pick a bush and check it. Right? You're the only person on the team that can do it. Yes, you're a vision tank. Yes, you can face check. But you just saw someone was here. Right? They're still pushing advantages. They know that Comb is top because of what Comb was just clearing. So you need to check one of these bushes so that way you have a visibility. If you need to, Opiates can check it. Right? He can throw his W and check it. Right? I don't know if you want to throw your Chastise to check it, just because you won't have a CC if they do dive you, but he could throw a W here and check it. But we face check. Oh my gosh, they were actually looking for Opiates. But Opiates just happened to squeeze out of the Entomb. Yeah, they were definitely split on their target there. But okay, so they blew 3 ults, and you guys used 2. Okay, so you living here is huge. You have to make a choice here, and I'm glad that you're fighting before 13s. Right? It's still risky because you don't have a bunch of your ults, but they use 3. You have a chance to get a kill here, right? Ancestral's not up because we got him to use it here. So if there's a chance to take a fight at even talent tiers, do it. Yes, this hurts, but you got to try and force a pivot. We're down 2 levels. If we give this and just play soak, play soak, play soak, yes, we can maybe get a 16-18 fight, but like it's just going to take forever. So I love that you're taking this opportunity to take a fight. Light bomb's on point. You hit 3. Who's the target? Who's the target still? You punish. Okay, so you managed to punish Baby Will because he overextended. Right? So this is something to remember as Muradin. Muradin is beefy as heck and can jump in and do whatever he wants. But you still need a target. So right here, you should be calling Light Bomb. Right? Which is what you did. I want Light Bomb, I want Light Bomb. Then you need to call who are you going on. To me, this is a Harken kill. right? Either because, like, look at where your team's positioned. Comb's not in range yet. Erica can. Erica can throw all of her abilities at one of these two heroes. We really don't want to kill Leo. Leo has short death timer. So, unfortunately, you missed your stun, but it looks like you're aiming for Leo. You got the light bomb and jumped in and stunned 4. You would have stunned Leo, too, if it wasn't unstoppable, right? So you stunned 4, and a noob is going for your backline. This is one of the problems of like, right, is that it's like, if you go in with light bomb, they're trying to follow up on you. So Erica's almost killing herself to follow up on your stuff. Combs can only attack what's in front of him, which happens to be now a Nubarak, right? And then Ramsey's trying to help with a flank or a wall bang, trying to follow up deep on your stuff too. Right? So Erica's calling, I need help, I need help. Ramsey's following still up on your stuff. Opiates lands amazing heals and peels. This is absolutely 100% a one fight because of Opiates. Cocoon comes out late. You get the kill on Baby Well. You probably, I was going to say, you might be able to win this objective. Okay, there goes that. If you can get one more kill here. Yeah, they're low. There you go. There you go. Oh my gosh, Leo died to the minions. So you got Leo. You pretty much are all in on this shrine now. I'm glad Comb is going home. I was going to suggest Comb goes home. Oh my gosh, they overcommitted for that shrine. Good save. Any kills here? You still got Harkin. You got Harkin. John Cena. Dun, 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 dun. So, going back, I'm really glad that you sent Comb home, because Hogger was already set up on the infinite spin, and he can at least clear the wave and start putting pressure in the top, right? Like, obviously, you want to support your Punisher, and yes, Greymane can siege with the building, but you're looking for kills, right? You're the pick comp. You're not looking for siege. And so Greymane doesn't have his Chomp Chomp, so he might as well be getting value elsewhere on the map and let Hogger finish doing his infinite spin to secure the shrine. So, good job picking those accordingly. You guys need to be supporting this, though. Okay, here comes Bo. Hog's catching up with minions. Yeah, you're not at 13s. That's fine. I would rather him be up here helping you support this. That way you get more building damage, because you guys are effectively running away from it now. Yeah, you've given up on the objective. You cannot do this. Your people are way too split now. You cannot do this. They're sitting right here waiting for you. Like, you didn't even check this bush, Bo. You just saw Rhaegar. Rhaegar's hanging around not for no reason. They're right here. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, we pretty much dangled the bait. Oh my gosh, Erica didn't die. I can't believe it. Well done. Opiates, Erica, whoever just saved her life, she deserved to die. And then way to push your advantage. I'm glad you're sieging. As I say, I'm like, make sure Greymane's hitting buildings. Make sure you always want to be hitting buildings when you're behind. You got 2 camps going mid. You can do offlane things, that's fine. They're back to full strength. Hey, game's evened up, guys. Right? Yes, you're behind a building and some weakness here, but you evened up the game. So now you can play for even 16s and see if you guys can get a pick now, right? This is the goal of your comp, is to get picks. Getting this in Nubrak might be hard just because of how everyone's positioned, right? Opiates isn't mounted. Comb just got mounted. So you might be able to stun. You hit him. It's okay. A little bit of pressure. Okay, so next question is, what do we do next? Right? We made our comeback. We did our big play. You want to make sure that you're always looking at what's next. The next thing you do know for sure at this point is that the next objective is top. If you can knock down top and remove this well, you will be even footing. Removing this well is going to be huge because they can tap and have safety. So when you have your all-in fight up here, they will be able to live if you don't knock that down. So let's see what you guys do. So Hog's doing hog things on the camp, which is fine. Hog, hog. And then we're clearing out top, catching soak for Hog. We push in with top. If so, I like it. You're tanking minions for free. Oh. You want a bush check or you're checking it? Okay, we did check it. Okay. So now I like this. So we are trying, hopefully this isn't an invade. What I'm hoping is that you're watching the rotation to catch the person that's coming out. That's what the pick comp wants to do. Okay, no, you looked for the invade. That's dangerous. 16, 15s, you're down. Comb found a noob. That should be Muradin here, not Comb here. Comb here is dead. That's a cocoon on Greymane, and he just dies. So, okay. Oh, and they did the same thing, right? They're a pick comp, and so they're looking for Ramsey, who's rotating down. That's unfortunate. Ramsey's just dead. Okay, so yeah, so that's why the vision's so important, because Muradin was not controlling vision here or here to be able to warn Ramsey that they were coming, but also in the same way, you know, they've been missing for a while. Ramsey may have needed to just yard sail bottom, like TP home and come this way through the bottom lane. So when a pick versus pick style, it's whoever makes the mistake. And may not necessarily come down to composition, but it comes down to the coordinated play. Okay. I love that you guys are hitting this. Take what's free. Alright, now they're engaging. Comb's going to make it out. You're trying to stop Harkin from following up. Oh boy. Take it back. I love that we tried to do something while dead, but look at where they are on the minimap. Right? They all showed right here, and now they're all missing. The only thing that they can do, right? They don't have siege. It'd be different if they had a sieger that, yes, they're gonna come here first, but they want to fight. They're up a player, and you guys are all showing at towers. So if you want to do this and hit buildings and hit towers, you need to position for it. As much as Bo does damage to towers and can hit the towers, he needs to be in an anchoring position to slow down the rotation or stop the engage from happening, so that way you guys can escape to the south, whether it be this way, and then Comb's case going all the way this way. But if you don't stop slowing, you don't start slowing them before, see, like, you got here too late. Like, if you would have been in this bush earlier, you could have stunned Baby Whale and maybe brought the focus onto you and make sure that everyone gets out. But because you're farther back behind, they can get to the two targets they want, right? They want Opiates. They want Orphea. So I like that you came after Harkin. I think this is actually a very heads-up play to make sure that Harkin does not get the free CC follow-up on top of the tank. It's like, that's a great D usage. And then, of course, there comes that. Erica's just dead. So that's 3 ults used, and you just get it away. That's 2 dead. Yep. So we effectively made our bad situation worse by not controlling vision again and letting them get free kills. So, alright, so we cannot fight for this shrine, so what do? They took a camp first. This is actually a very mature call from someone in Div V. Most teams would run straight to the shrine with like 5 players. The fact that they were heads up enough to take the building instead of putting 5 on the shrine is actually very wise. Like, this is the right call to do. Push your advantage, and then you can go help as needed. So right now, they're going to go finish top as well. What on earth was this blizzard? Whoever's making the calls here made the correct call on both of those. A noob drops Beetle. Yeah, because you don't need much here. Do they get punished because of the blizzard? Because they could have blizzarded and walked away. I think they actually get punished for this now. Because they should have, if they wanted top, they needed to go top first while people were dead. Okay, let's see what happened here, besides the blizzard being bad. Okay, so a noob shows. Okay. If you ever watch this Baby Whale, which maybe you won't because this is not for your team, this is the wrong way to get beetles to tank for you. You do not need 3 beetles, and you now have blown all of your abilities and have no way to peel, stun, or follow up on anything. Right? You still have no abilities, and now your team's getting dove because you blew all of your stuff trying to tank the building. Like, you could have just done W. I see you didn't do Beetles 1. But you could have just W'd Beetles 1, and you would have gotten this building for free with just the 2 Beetles. But since you threw all of your abilities, now you can't save your team who's getting dove. That's a great light bomb, great combo. Karkin's dead, yep. Good stun, good beat, yep. Oh, it's a good Ancestral. Baby Whale sacrifices himself. Yep, he missed the stun. Yeah, Baby Whale's dead. Okay. So overall, I guess it's still in their favor. I don't know. I think that obviously Blue made a mistake. They get this keep no matter what because they got the shrine already. So I don't know. I like them taking the middle building. Taking this was maybe a little aggressive with looking at your death timers, but you guys getting those kills is huge. You can clear this for free. It's not going to do any core damage. So this is your chance to catch back up on XP on the map and get control back the map. We just saw Rehgar down here, so they're probably over here. So watch out for the Rehgar. Oh, he's mid instead. Okay. Spooky Ghosts away. Oh my gosh, Blade took a lot of damage there. That Jaina's in trouble. Alright. That's unfortunate. What happened there? Okay. So Bloody was taking tower shots. Okay. That was a miscommunication on that light bomb. He doesn't have jump. So I don't know if what happened there, if you called light bomb earlier or what, but you're slowed. So light bomb missed. Okay. Jaina got stunned. That's a lot of damage. 190. Ezzo must be spamming. Yeah, I was like just spamming Ice Block. And then you get comboed. Yeah, I don't know if Opiates had D up. He does. He needs to be looking at... Were you looking at the follow-up route or something? Dang it, that's way too far. As soon as Kerrigan does this, you should pull someone. Doesn't matter who. Pull one of these two. Right? Kerrigan is so tiny arms front-loaded. You see the combo come out. Unless you're desperate praying or doing a double heal, like... So you desperate prayered Bow, which is probably the one person that doesn't need it. It would be Calm. Yeah, see, now you're going to be out of the fight here for too long. Right? Heal them when you have time to heal. Like, you could just yoink that person and they don't get stunned and maybe don't take the damage from Kerrigan. But because of you desperate prayered, you were stuck there, unable to yoink him out. So, tiny things. There's a good yoink. Okay. Alright, well, they're going to hit 20s first from our death, then soak. So they take what's free, which is top. Are they trying to end? Okay. Be aware of what their win condition is. They don't have siege. Right? Jaina did not take the right talents to siege. Right? They want pick. Oh my gosh. Again, we save Bow. Okay. So we're overextended. Why are we here? Whoops, not far enough. Right, their win condition, they can't siege. Yes, Leo, after they took this camp, Leo showing top. Correct. Okay, as the vision tank, you can be up here doing vision things. Okay, Noob and them are mid. You can be here briefly, as long as a Noob doesn't cut or come off the map, right? Because their combo is going to come from a Noob. Okay, we're chasing now, where we shouldn't be chasing, right? We need a backup. A Noob is off the map. Right, that's their engage. A Noob into Kerrigan into death. So we don't see a Noob, you need to back up. We see a Noob. Erica's just too close. Erica's trying to help and like peel for damage, but you're just too close. So then the Entomb ends up hitting both after the Noob rack rewind, and Opiates just click D on whoever he could reach and have him to be Bow. That's a bad cocoon. Okay, so now that they got their pick, now they can try to end. Should they end here? I don't know. Like I said, they don't have great siege, and they've already blown Cocoon, Ancestral, and Entomb, and Water Elemental. So I don't know if they can end here. I think they're looking for another kill. If they get another kill, then yes, they can end, because they've got catapults. So just be aware that's how they win. Oh, they clumped. Oh my. Yeah, they got killed by the base. You can't get frozen. 4 people frozen at the base. Okay. Either way, I think that push was dangerous from them, just because they don't have anybody that can siege. So, alright. Well, that buys you time. You will be potentially ahead to the first objective, depending on where it's at. You found Leo. He's fine. You just blew rewind. Be aware of your timing abilities, because now you won't have it for the next one. Bo. We got to set up early. We got to the shrine on time. I'm glad that you jumped as soon as you saw them the first time there, Bo, because that's the correct thing to do. If you find them with your face, you jump away. Okay. So they gave for an attempt at a backdoor. If they had any siege damage, I think this backdoor works. They just don't. Like, I think they should have went for the middle. Like, push this out and go for middle. Don't go for backdoor. This backdoor is very dangerous. Let's slow it down. They just don't have enough core damage to run at this base. Okay, so you see them show after you win the objective. So I'm glad that you guys are TPing home. Someone was already TPing home. Okay. Alright, they're clumped again. Like, if you end up watching this, blue team, this is not how you core. You are super clumped. Right? If you want to core, have one of your tanks over on this side further to be able to peel and do things when they TP home. And then have your bruiser or whoever else be in the other most dangerous position to protect the core, or to protect the people that do the core damage. The person that does the most core damage is Jaina, right? And Jaina doesn't need to be on top of the core. Jaina can just throw stuff. So like, and then is this AA Leo? This isn't. Well, yeah, it's AA Leo. So AA can kind of do damage, but not really. So I would rather have seen like a noob. Leo, like both of you hitting the core, a noob, Leo, and then probably Rhaegar, Kerrigan, with Jaina hanging back right here. Because you guys clumped, that's a 3-man freeze, turns into another 3-man freeze. Ancestral comes out, but oh my gosh. You guys get at least 2 kills here. Oh, the resets. We chasing? Where's your team? There they are. Ramsey, that bounce was amazing. So, alright. You guys got what you wanted. So, okay, you guys saved the core. Like I said, if they had an actual core damage hero, they could go in all on core. But what they did instead is they said, hey, we're going to go core and try and force a kill, right? So as soon as their force didn't happen, they needed to back up. But I don't know if they could back up. This play overall just seems very dangerous and unnecessary. So, okay, well, how's your Punisher do? It's frozen, right? So this keep dies. Oh, good attempt to bring it to the core, but the keep still dies. So I like that you guys came over here. Dude, that poor dog almost got soloed by Cena. Okay, once again, we are now at even right now. Okay, with the map state is 100% even outside of these 2 towers, right? So we don't know where the next objective is going to be. We know that the last one was here, so it won't be here again. So it's going to be either middle or top. So if we can start breaking down some walls or finding pressure, we should do so. Since it's even, don't force fights, right? So I want to see you guys running to that camp. Yep, stay together. Leo showing bottom, Kerrigan showing top. Good job warding here. Once again, we need to find them. No one's been showing for a while. Good job warding. You guys should not be sharing the same bush. Don't do this. Even if you're looking for a bush gank, don't be sharing the same bush, because that's if they find you, you die. You're looking at their camp. This is a pretty good rotation. You see a noob's there. Okay, so we're deciding to steal their camp since they answered top, right? So we can do this. There comes Leo. Okay. This jump missed. I don't think you needed the jump, but okay. Let's see if you can get it. You need to stun lock and blow up this Astro Key really quick, which I think you can do because you have Comb. And this team misplayed because Leo can't do anything to peel on the point, right? Like, this needs to be, like, I don't know, either Kerrigan or a noob. So let's see. There's 1 hit. There's 2 hits. Oh my gosh, Erica. Oh my gosh. That was a beautiful... Oh my gosh. The self-sustain. I don't believe it. Wow. That's a 5-man wipe. Go core. GG. You guys only lost Hog, but Hog isn't your siege, so you should be fine. Okay, once again, same piece of advice. If you're going core, look at the timers. What's scary? What do we need to cover? They're down for 20 seconds, so you don't need any real panic. But just in case, if Leo gets up early or whatever, you want to have tank over here to make sure they don't invade on you. Focus on making sure that Greymane continues to hit the building without being attacked or damaged. And then let Erica just do whatever she can. She can't do a ton. Well done. Alright, let's go back to that last fight real quick. Because Erica just won that fight for free. So the question is did we play that correctly, or did they just throw? Okay, slow it down. So once again, you both don't need to be checking this bush. We already secured that this bush is safe, and everyone's playing from the bush. So as much as you don't want to show that you're on the camp, you want to make sure that you don't get jumped on the camp if your goal is to steal the camp. So I would like Bo to be like here. It's still out of vision, right? But it at least lets you see more, or play around here so you can see more. Or if you're really confident that they're coming to you, you can be even deeper over here to stall for the camp. Because this team here gets so focused on camp, like you're literally walking away. Oh, we got the camp. They committed so hard to this camp, right? Like you literally run away from the danger. This is the only thing you need to peel. Like Ramsey just kills these two by himself. This is the danger. So we throw out for the point control. This is great, because if you want the point, we're going to take it. Okay. Hogger... Is that no control? I don't think that's no control. That's the other one. Oh, it is no control. Okay. So Hogger hits no control here, which is great, because it's going to bounce right on top of this clump. Okay. So the Entomb is awkward, right? Because it like you go through the Entomb despite the no control. So like you did as much damage as you could, but that was a ton of damage. The Light Bomb, oh, see, then we kind of counter synergy there. So you jump back in, but that's okay. Erica's freaking Entomb on the whole game. Watch this right here. Watch her health. This is dumb. 100-something health. Like, goodness gracious, Erica. And then Greymane doing everything. Okay. What a back and forth game. Honestly, you probably should have lost this one. This comes down to bad calls from blue team being ahead and throwing their lead, but you guys took some very good team fights, right? I like that you came over and made an aggressive play to try and make a flank, make something happen. You did that twice. You ended up losing the top building, or almost losing the top building, but you made it a choice. You forced the issue and took a fight on your terms. If they get the fight on their terms, they just win, right? When they found Ramsey, dead. When they found someone else in rotation, it's dead, right? When two pick comps are facing off against each other, whoever gets the pick wins. So good job taking a forced fight that was in your favor and getting good damage there. All right, let's quickly look at talents. So that's the old long run direction. So W build, disrepair, that's fine. Just be careful of your disrepair usage. This is strong talent, but it also can result in killing yourself or not being able to help others. The other one that you probably could have taken if you're worried about getting Dove, which you shouldn't be getting Dove, but if you were, you could take Blessed Recovery. So that way when they do land their full combo on you, you get a heal. So, something to think about. Everything looks fine. Hogger things, I think that's right. Oh, you took the aggro range. That's fine for your shrine. Pummel, of course. Headbanger, yep. Alright, Erica, trait build with CDR and shields. Yep, the shield thing saved your life over here. Greymane, yep. Physical armor. I actually don't know if you need physical armor here. You probably could have gotten away with the invis. I don't know if you need physical armor. Whatever. If it helps you live, it helps you live. I do like this. I do like that you took Quicksilver Bullets here, just because you don't want to be engaged in range. So Like, because there is you could take the cocktail, but you're not playing like a true front to back where you're trying to like splash on the back end, and then this is super risky into a pick comp. So I'm glad you took that one. Bite, lunge distance. I would have thought for sure you would have taken Running Wild to catch up to how far Bow was with all your stuff. Because you can tumble in and tumble out faster and get further range. This one here is a little weird. Like, yes, you get more range and you get CDR on your Qs, but I don't know. I guess it worked. I'm not a Gray Main one trick, but I would have thought it was the range here, not this one. And then, yes, oh, hold on. No. No, no, no. Bad comb. I need to slap you through the computer. Bad. Executioner, 100%. 100%. 30% bonus damage for hitting a hero that's attacked, stunned, slowed, or rooted. You're not going to be hitting things that Bow does not engage on, that Orpheus doesn't engage on, that Orpheus doesn't engage on. Like, everything hits and slows. Executioner, 100%. Right? Yes, this can help you siege, right? As far as being like, additional attack speed. Like, this could help you burn buildings faster. But your win condition wasn't macro. Your win condition was blow up somebody. So to me, this is executioner game. And then I agree with this. This is huge. So, all right, and last one, Bow. Let's see. Third win, sure. I think being able to do that would be fine. Second time, yeah, I think it's okay. I think any of these would have been fine. This could help with your siege. This could have helped with getting your ult back up faster. But obviously they don't have tons of AAs, so Thunderbird makes sense to me. I agree. Wait a minute. Oh, this isn't Skullcracker. This is Bruiser Muradin. Okay, let's see. Basic attacks do bonus damage. Did you need bonus damage? I don't think you needed bonus damage. I think this would have been huge. Like, if you Skullcracker here, you can mess up Kerrigan combos. You can mess up saves. You can mess up digs. You can mess up ice blocks. I think this would have been better. Like, yes, this is probably more consistent damage, but most of the slows are coming from you. Like, stuns and slows are coming from you. It'd be different if you had Jaina on your team or something, where you guarantee that the target's always going to be slowed, even after you've thrown your buttons. 100% you're going to die without it. Because you took this. So, yes, I'm okay with it. I really like Bronze Root Rage. It's really hard to say no to Bronze Root Rage, but since you took this and this, okay, I'll let you do it. And then here, heal over time. Yep, you just don't want to die to a one-shot, and then rewind. Cool. All right. Good job, guys. Fun game. Good recommend. Hopefully you learned a little bit of something there. And that's Rock signing off. Have a good night.